has faded over the past few weeks. Defeats against La Coruña and Logroñés as meet Atlético have dropped from second in the table to fifth, their lowest placing this season, and they go into this game 6 points behind the league leaders, Real, whom Atlético beat 2-0 3 weeks ago. Albacete are one of the informed sides at the moment, undefeated in 9 games. They make a couple of changes to this otherwise settled lineup. At the heart of their defence, Parry is preferred in the number 5 shirt to Juan Jose Juarez, who drops down to substitute, while at centre-forward, Aquino replaces the injured Antonio, the team's leading goalscorer. No Bernd Schuster in the Atlético lineup, which shows a couple of changes from last week. Paulo Futre returns to captain the side. The Brazilian defender Donato is relegated to the substitutes role, and so Ferreira, number 5 here, plays in the heart of the defence. Miguel Soler, who's had his run-ins with the Atlético management, gets a chance in midfield. You'll find Albacete on the Madrid to Alicante road. There's a virtual sellout crowd for the visit of Atlético Madrid, who not too long ago were strongly tipped for the title. And so it's Albacete who've won 5 of their last 6 games to get us underway. Playing from right to left in the first half, they have the ball with Gelli, who's recently broken into the Spanish national side. He won his first cap 10 days ago when he came on for Bichel at half-time in the friendly with Portugal. To here is Tomas. Back inside to Vizcaíno. That one easily intercepted there by Quique, who turns it back to his goalkeeper, Luis Conejo, who's let in just 1 goal in his last 3 league outings. Salazar. Catali got the flick on, but it was mopped up by Vizcaíno. Albacete now undefeated in their last 9 matches. Quite a run they've put together. And Atlético Madrid know it's going to be difficult here, up against an informed team and a partisan crowd, and a pitch which has probably seen better days. Gelli, Salazar. That one easily intercepted though by Salazar, who's ghosting into that inside left position. Goes round Coco. Futre's offside, it's not going to count. And the Atlético captain, who's hoping to return to the side with a goal today, denied by the linesman's flag. Quite clearly Futre had wandered into that offside position. But here's Moya now for Atlético Madrid. Still 0-0 in the early stages of this game. Oh, Futre's got away from Quique here. He's round Parry too, and he's into the dead ball line. Manolo! That's a splendid save from Conejo. Atlético have given warning that they can slice through the Albacete defence at will. An outstanding run here by Futre, and Manolo at least made the goalkeeper make an impressive save. Goalkeeper deserves a good deal of credit there for getting down so quickly to that low-driven shot. Quique, a wasteful pass. Conejo's reflexes have kept Albacete in it at the moment. Still 0-0. This is Ferreira. He'll leave the throw to Tomas. Futre after this one again. He's really stamping his authority on this game in these early stages. Remember, Atlético Madrid without Bernd Schuster today, so the way Futre's got to do the work of 2 men in midfield. He's really got to stoke the fires of Atlético Madrid, and he's won his side a corner here, which Futre will take. Futre nor his teammates were convinced that the Albacete defender was 10 yards from the ball when it was kicked. Meanwhile, Atlético have the throw. Tomas to take it. Former Spanish international. Coco gets it clear. Salazar heads it on. Catali. Interesting ball. Abel well outside his penalty area. Aquino! Well, the Atletico defence was short-handed then. Some unusual defending from Abel. And Aquino just couldn't force his header quite in the right direction. Over the head of Tony and into that vacant goal area. Still 0-0. Vizcaíno trying to pick out Futre, who can't keep it in play. Futre affords the pass nonetheless. Gelli gets it to Salazar and back to Gelli again before Tony gets it out of play. Gijon were the last team to win here back in November. It is a difficult place for teams to come and take 2 points away. Chiesa looking for Menéndez, but turned back by Thomas. Albacete just 2 points behind Atletico, so a win today against the visitors would bring them level on points, signal their intentions of winning a UEFA Cup place at the end of the season. That would be a remarkable year for them if they could do that. The manager Benito Floro has taken Albacete from Division 2B to Division 2A, then into Division 1. And here's Abel outside the box again. Catali! Oh, the frame of the goal denied him. And twice now Abel has had to come out of his penalty area, and twice now Atlético Madrid have almost conceded a goal. The captain did ever so well there, but fortune has favoured Atlético Madrid. I just wonder whether they're missing Donato from the heart of their defence. He's on the substitutes bench today. That usual pairing of Donato and Juanito has served Atlético Madrid so well, especially at the start of the season, but Ferreira's been preferred. And that Atletico goal has had 2 scares now. Here's Salazar. Looking for Chiesa. This time Abel able to stay inside his box and gather possession. Albacete warming to the task. And here they come again. Aquino. This is a good run by Aquino. Catali! 1-0! That goal has been coming for some time, and the architect Aquino ran 50 yards with the ball before delivering that pinpoint pass, which give Albacete the lead and sends these fans absolutely wild. Tremendous vocal encouragement for Albacete, and this is why. This right at the end of this run by Aquino, over the head of Chiesa, but Catali, the captain, found the net with that header. Seven minutes from half-time. Atletico are going to have to come from behind. Really hasn't been an easy time for Atletico, who've lost 4 of their last 6 league games, and after winning their opening 6 games of the season. And they find themselves a goal down to Albacete. Atletico's football really has stalled in this first half. Futre really seemed to get them going early on, but since then his influence on the game has diminished to such an extent now that Albacete are running midfield. Salazar And Catali having a real field day, and here's Catali again. Aquino, but it's held back towards the edge of the penalty area. Six is Juanito. Scored an important winner against Ypres at the end of the year. Boucher saves the goal kick, but has to concede the throw. Jelly with a throw. Salathabal won it. That time the Atlético defence had pushed forward. Vizcaíno hasn't really got involved in the game at all. Harry will shepherd that one back towards Conejo, the Costa Rican goalkeeper who played in the 1990 World Cup in Italy. I'm sure Scottish football fans will remember him. Salazar finds Kike. Albacete have had a very, very good opening 45 minutes. They can be very, very proud of this performance so far. Vizcaíno, Tony, Manolo. All a bit hurried in midfield. That's why Albacete can win it back. Chiesa, beaten by Juanito. Menéndez. Chiesa. They're playing with a good deal of confidence now, Albacete, knocking the ball around, looking for an opening. Catali. The final header just couldn't find Aquino. Other than that, high marks for improvisation. Coco. Pressure here from Tony. Menéndez. Appeal for handball. And a foul by Thomas. In fact, it has been given by the referee. To make matters more confusing, there are two Solers on the pitch. One for Albacete, one for Atlético. Possibility too of two Manolos, number 7 for Atlético Madrid and a Manolo on the bench for Albacete. Coco, Jelly, playing stoppage time now at the end of the first half, as Catali has it for Albacete. The referee brings an end to a very interesting first half for Albacete. They took the lead after 38 minutes. So they kept in Catali, who'd already hit the underside of the bar. Then, following a splendid run by Aquino, Catali's header beat Bell. At half-time, it's Albacete 1, Atlético Madrid 0. We'll be back after the break. They're a goal behind to Albacete at half-time in this Spanish First Division game. And it's Atlético Madrid to restart the second half. And they have possession with Juanito, their central defender. Looking for Futre. They need to begin the second half brightly and try and get this goal back. They haven't won the Spanish Championship in 14 years, Atlético. A fact which haunts them all the more, considering the success of Real Madrid, their neighbours. Although here's Manolo. That was a clever little flick on by Gelli to get the ball back to Conejo. Obviously feel that he can't kick as well with his left foot, Conejo, but he's just proved Manolo wrong there. Salazar. Gelli. Soler of Albacete, dispossessed, and Tony has it now for Atlético Madrid. Here's Futre. Plenty of options available to his left, including Tony, number 3, if he can measure the cross. There's Gelli. And it really has been tipped to become a cornerstone of the Spanish national side. He looks forward now to the World Cup qualification, 1994. There's Salazar, the Uruguayan international. Really has run things in midfield for Albacete. Aquino gives it away, though. Cayeno. Sums up the frustrations of Atlético Madrid, and that really isn't going to help them. Confidence is slowly creeping out of this Atlético Madrid side. They began the season so brightly. Gelli. Of course, if Atletico's title challenge does fall apart in the coming weeks, they still have the Cup Winners' Cup campaign to look forward to through the last stage of that competition. But Atletico's problems seem to stem from their away form, where they've won just once since October. And they're a goal behind here to Albacete in the white. Here is Salathabal. Comes off Soler. That's the Soler of Atletico. Manolo's fouled by Salazar. So, Soler, who's played just one first-team game since November after criticising the management of Atlético Madrid, standing over this ball. To Gelli. How Atlético Madrid could do with an equaliser now. All they could do is Schuster to take this free kick. Schuster currently out of the side, of course. Menéndez will climb for this one. Salathabal knocks it back into the danger zone. Ferreira! This real shot in anger Atletico had since the start of the game. The angle was always going to make that very difficult for Ferreira, who'd come forward from the back. Ferreira starting only his first match of the season today. Has made several appearances as a substitute, but got a sniff of an equaliser nonetheless. Gelli. Did well to turn Menéndez over on that left-hand side. before finding Soler under pressure from Salazar. He and Catali have gone hunting in a little pack. Really disrupted that Atletico midfield, and it's one of the reasons why Albacete are in the ascendancy in this game. Coco to Ijeli. They really are banging the drum here. It's been an eventful match. It's certainly had plenty of incident. Salazar. Characteristic clearance by Ijeli. So fluent on the ball, but here is another man who can be so fluent on the ball. Futre loses possession though. Chiesa. Futre dives over the challenge of Chiesa, and a free kick to Atletico Madrid. Futre really has made that leap into the air following a tackle, his stock in trade. It's a great impression of being manhandled by the opposing defenders. So Manolo forward, Moya too has taken up a position just on the penalty spot. So Mathabal is waiting in there. We're waiting for a substitution. Donato is going to come on for Soler, who's had very little impact in the Atletico midfield. 1-0 Atletico trail. Donato takes up an attacking position immediately. Futre never saw Parry coming, did he? Julio Soler now. Salazar, the midfield player of Albacete, is Vizcaíno. Juanito. Wide to Moya. Here to control that with his arm. Referee waves play on. Moya goes on one of his mazy runs before he's tripped by Soler, and a free kick. Now to Atletico Madrid. They're beginning to win a few of these in and around that Albacete box. Moya, the man who was fouled. Another player starting his first league game of the new year. So this Albacete defence once again on red alert as Futre stands over the ball. Prepares to wrap his left foot around this free kick. In fact, it's Tony who knocks it in. Thomas. Futre. Just won't give him half a yard to weave his magic. There's a bit of frustration now creeping into Atletico Madrid's play. They trail Albacete here by goal to nil. And an hour of the match. And the race is on here. Aquino. He'll need support. Ball was moved from one end of the field to the other so quickly that Albacete were unable to get any support to Aquino. It's an interesting challenge by number 3, Tony. If you don't get him the first time, try again. Well, scoring goals away from home has been a problem for Atletico Madrid. Just 5 in the league since September. Hardly the stuff that champions are made of. They have a good defensive record. Only Burgos, Zaragoza and Real Madrid have conceded fewer goals for Atletico Madrid. Catali called for the ball, didn't get it. Menéndez. Menéndez again. Oh yes, he's got it. He's probably won the match for Albacete. "24 minutes left of this game, and that delightful 1-2 between Menéndez and Aquino means Albacete lead the title hopefuls Atletico Madrid by 2-0. Catali deserves a lot of praise for that Albacete goal. His run took Tomas away from the penalty area, but his foot trade at the end. He appeals for handball as his cross came off the body of Coco, the central defender of Albacete. Foot tray then with a corner. 2-0 Atletico trail. Many goals like that, will they? Donato with the most disappointing effort. This Albacete defence just hasn't buckled with any sort of pressure that Atletico have been able to apply. And are within sight now of a famous victory. They held Barcelona to a 1-1 draw on this ground. They only have lost by a solitary goal to Real at the Bernabeu, so they've tangled with the big boys before. They've come away with their pride intact. Coco clears this one. Vizcaíno. Sabas. Manolo. Oh, it's taken a deflection, and Atletico are back in the game. Hint of fortune about the goal, because Manolo's shot, I suspect, had been covered by the goalkeeper Conejo, but it appeared to strike Harry, the central defender of Albacete. It wrong-footed his keeper, and it's now Albacete 2, Atletico Madrid 1. He deserves a second look, and it certainly did strike one of the Albacete defenders. Salazar. Aquino. Good flick on here to Juarez. They wanted a handball against Salathabal, but not this time. Atletico have just got to get that ball forward quickly and look for an equalising goal. Then perhaps they can have the rather mundane ambition of digging in and trying to leave with a point. Hardly say that Atletico deserve to take anything away from this game, the way they've played. All the praise should be heaped on the heads of Albacete. Manolo. Catali took the ball away from Donato. Salazar. Good run here by Julio Soler. Soler's inside the box. And he's it all up now for Albacete. There's no way back for Atletico Madrid now. Only his second goal of the season. As he blows kisses to his friends and family and signals defeat for Atletico Madrid. Abel just didn't stand a chance. Caught offside, but there's not long left now for Albacete to hang on, and they can enjoy these final moments, because victory must taste very sweet indeed. They've had Atlético Madrid under the yoke for most of this game. And it's all over. Famous victory for Albacete. Up to now, only Bilbao and Seville have been able to put 3 goals past Atlético Madrid. Albacete are added to that list. Final score, Albacete 3, Atlético Madrid 1. So Real Madrid, with their 2-1 victory at home to Tenerife, keep their 3-point lead at the top of the table. Barcelona, the champions, who everyone was writing off at the start of the season, are in hot pursuit. It wasn't a good week for the teams at the foot of the Spanish First Division. Of the bottom 11 clubs, only Espanyol could manage a win. Next week, 2 more matches for you here on Screen Sport. The champions playing Real Sociedad, and Atlético Madrid with 3 defeats now on the trot at home to Burgos. But we leave you with a clinching goal for Albacete. Scored after 80 minutes of the match against Atlético Madrid from Julio.